Gentlemen, if you're navigating the tender waters of divorce, or if you've emerged from its storm, come sit with me in this quiet space. Take a slow, grounding breath. Inhale the wisdom of what has been. Exhale the weight that no longer serves. Feel your feet rooted to the earth, your heart open to the unfolding. This path is raw, unyielding in its ache, and it asks much of us. In the immediate waves, there may be a sense of profound loss, the shared hearth, the fruits of your labors, the quiet regard of the world. It's a fierce unraveling, and the heart whispers that no one truly sees the depth of your quiet endurance. Yet, here's a gentle truth, often held in the hush of time. In the longer arc of your story, something sacred returns to you. Not merely a softening of the pain, but a reclamation, a second chapter, woven on the loom of your own soul's design. Divorce reshapes us both, my friends, but in distinct rhythms. For her, it may erode the anchors of continuity and self. For you, it strips the visible scaffolds of provision and place. She may find her footing sooner in the familiar tides of connection. You, in time, step into a deeper, more sovereign current. Allow me to walk this path with you, not to compare wounds, but to illuminate the light that awaits beyond the shadow, for in understanding her journey with compassion, we honor our own. Begin with her unfolding, for in holding space for her humanity, we free our own. Even if she steps forward as the initiator, beneath the resolve lies a tremor of vulnerability. The quiet fear of solitude's echo, of weaving anew without the steady harbor you once provided, of facing the mirror of years without the shared reflection. She may hold the hearth's keys, the children's nearness, the stream of support, yet the inner world fractures. The daily rituals that defined her essence as guardian of the nest dissolve like mist at dawn. Her identity, so tenderly intertwined with partnership and hearth tending, invites a profound reweaving. And in our shared society, especially beyond the bloom of 60, the gaze turns inward with judgment's subtle sting. She may feel unseen, a whisper in a chorus that once amplified her. Over seasons, though, resilience blooms as it does in the feminine spirit. She gathers new kinships, leans into the embrace of confidants, cultivates emotional gardens that restore a fragile bloom of self-trust. From afar, it may appear as a graceful ascent, and in moments it is. Yet, unseen roots delve deeper. The ledger of provision lingers, unyielding. The sanctuary she tends now stands solitary under her hands. The inflows, though steady, echo the life once shared, but cannot fully resurrect it. If her path deferred her own pursuits for the weave of family, she steps into financial sovereignty at a threshold where others ease into repose, a tender, late spring planting. The heart's quiet labors compound, too, kinships abound, yet the profound companionship of souls entwined grows elusive. Seeking anew in the later chapters as a woman carries its own veiled trials, the waters are shallower, the companions fewer, and the solitude she sought to release may circle back, deepened by time's honest gaze. And the mantle of stewardship you once bore, the mending, the safeguarding, the unseen bulwarks, now rests wholly upon her. That ceaseless undercurrent of self-reliance etches its mark, a soft erosion on the spirit. So she adapts as the resilient do, crafting a mosaic from fragments. But adaptation is the art of endurance, not unbridled flourishing. She forges onward, yet the essence of liberation remains just beyond reach, exchanging one tapestry of tending for another's quiet claim. Now turn the lens inward, dear one, for herein lies the pivot of grace. In the forge of the immediate, the flames lick high. You pen the scrolls of release, surrender the edifice you raised, witness the harvest of decades portioned like autumn leaves. Kinships may ebb like tides, familial currents realign, and the world's eye offers little balm to the divorced man. Expectation bids you to bear it in stoic silence. Without the woven net of shared vulnerability that many women nurture, isolation's chill seeps deep. On ledger's page, stability endures. In the soul's chamber, a hollow echoes. Breathe here with me once more. This is the crucible, not the completion. As the embers cool and you rise from the ash, tending the wounds with patience, allowing the bleed to stem, a subtle dawn breaks. No longer do you tread the fragile lattice of unspoken accords, navigate the undercurrents of discord, or inhabit a life that feels like borrowed cloth. The self you set aside, the dreams deferred like seeds in winter soil, the pursuits that once lit your inner flame, the quiet sovereignty of your being, stirs awake. In this reclamation, survival yields to a fuller awakening. You inhabit your days without apology, unbound by the gravity of concession or the mask of placation. You rebuild, yet this architecture is of air and light unencumbered, essential, a vessel shaped by your hand alone. And in this freedom's gift, the true divergence gleams. She bears the evolved burdens of her mosaic. You release the anchors that once moored you to obligation. Should you turn toward new horizons of connection, the winds favor the man who arrives whole, centered in peace, nourished by self-compassion. In the later bloom, quality companions seek the stability and depth you embody. Options unfold like paths in a sunlit wood. She, often, awaits an invitation you extend or withhold as your heart guides. And for those who choose the solo symphony, what potency in that sovereign solitude, a life attuned to the self's quiet song. If you've traversed this terrain and emerged into clarity's light, I invite you to share your harvest in the comments below. What anchors held you steady? What whispers of wisdom carried you through the veil? Your voice is a lantern for brothers amid the tempest, illuminating that the horizon holds not just endurance, but emergence. For those in the heart of the gale, pouring forth resources, wrestling sleepless shadows, questioning the dawn it arise. Not with tomorrow's haste, nor next moon's turn, but in faithful time. And in reflection, you'll behold not defeat, but a profound unveiling. You did not surrender, you were liberated. For those who've crossed and now dwell in that lighter, unshadowed expanse, you recognize this resonance. The toll of the forge was exacted, yet it birthed an irreplaceable boon, the autonomy of spirit no coin can claim. And to those who chose departure over diminishment, honoring the soul's call to peace amid slow erosion, you navigated true north. Let no echo diminish that discernment. If these words have softened the edge of your present ache or rekindled the flame of why you persevered, press like if it touched your depths. Subscribe to Mindful Senior Living for more gentle guidances on reclaiming grace in our later seasons. And ring the bell to stay woven into this circle. Divorce unravels the known, yet it also unveils the eternal. Your resilience runs deeper than oceans, and the life beckoning beyond this chapter, it unfolds richer, more authentically yours than the one released. I'm Elena Rivers, and with a bow of deep honoring, I'll meet you in the next breath. Namaste.